Everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you. I got you. Don't wanna show us off.
Hey guys, Vinyl Vixen here with Kitty at Rap Sesh. This week we are wrapping up one of her bikes again. I don't know if you guys remember, but a few episodes ago we did a little shout out to her. We did her dirt bike. Which one?
We did the CR85 for my dirt bike, and then we also did my KTM 65SX, which is my mini supermoto.
Right, so this is our sponsored female rider. Don't let her big, scary bike words intimidate you. So since the last time we had an episode, how many bikes do you have now?
10.
10, but you did get 2 new ones since last time, right?
1 new one, sold 1.
Okay, so what do you all have now? Let's just start from the top for the people that don't know.
I have a 66 Ducati Scrambler 350 narrow case. I have a 75 RD 350, which I actually rode here today. It's a little 2-stroke vintage bike.
We'll show that off for sure.
I have my dirt bike, my supermoto, my 3 S1000RRs.
3 S1000RRs.
My HP4, my Ducati 848 track bike, and my Ducati Monster S2R1000.
10. You hear that? 10 bikes for this little girlie right here. Check her out on Instagram. It is Kitty, that's K-I-H-T-A-Y if you don't know how to spell
Kitty.
weird. So this week, which bike are we doing?
The 2016 S1000RR.
Which is your
drag bike.
I always get them confused. There's so many. We are wrapping it up in Avery SW900 Satin Rushing Riptide, which is a color flow material, and we're gonna throw in some black brushed steel accents. We're also doing her helmet. Yes, we're gonna get this bike out on the track, right? Or on the strip.
Yeah.
What would you say on the strip? So let's get going.
Disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why. This ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors, our memories now the sun.
So this helmet, what's your plan of attack?
Well, first of all, we're gonna wrap this whole thing in, what is it called?
Avery SW900 Satin Rushing Riptide, which is a color flow.
So we're gonna wrap this whole helmet in that. Probably do a few pieces. Usually you can use the body lines to your advantage. Especially if you're doing like accents and stuff, you can use those to break up your panels. That way you can get a kind of a seamless job without even trying. But we're gonna do the whole helmet in the material here, and then we're going to do some shards breaking off from the front, just to kind of give it an effect.
In what color?
In black brushed steel.
So where are you gonna put the seams on this helmet for the base?
Probably.
Hubba-da.
Looks like there's a really nice body line all the way around this to here. So that'll help me break up the back where I'll be able to do the whole top in one piece. And
And then do the seam from here. These pieces, we're gonna pull these in one piece. You gotta prop them up on something nice. We've got this little trophy from a car show that we like to use for helmets. It works out perfect.
It's really heavy. This is the really good thing for helmets because it's heavy. This thing weighs like probably 40,
stupid heavy.
50 pounds.
Yeah.
And so it
It's
doesn't
chompy.
move. Yeah. So when you're pulling on the helmet and everything, it doesn't.
It's gonna stay.
It's not gonna tip over on you. It's not gonna, you know.
Yeah, so find something good to prop stuff up. This one too, we're gonna prop it up on something, full pull the whole thing. Same thing over here. This one's a little bit more of a technical piece as far as difficulty. The main thing to remember with stuff like this is if you're stretching the crap out of your material, you have to secure it. You have to secure it if it's stressed. So all this stuff, we're gonna hit it in one pull. We're gonna heat it to shrink it. We're gonna wrap around the edge about 1/2 inch, and then we always seal it with a laminate strip, which is like right here. This is a 1/2 inch. I usually cut it in half, so they're 1/4 inch lam strips. And this is a satin finish. What else are we using? 3M knifeless tape. We like the design line.
Design line.
Usually.
A little bit more malleable than the knifeless.
We've got this painter's tape. It's like a pinstripe tape. and it's like an 1/8 inch. And we use this if we need to do any small intricate cuts that's hard to get this down on. You can just lay this down and cut on it, and it's meant to be your sacrificial layer, and then you pull it up from under the vinyl. And then we've got gloves. We got a wrap glove and we got a pro glove. We like them both. And your sharp knives. That's the most important part. So Olfa 30 degree, and we have a Yellow Tools ceramic blade. These are really, really sharp. I like them.
They're awesome for surface cuts.
Yeah.
When you actually are having to use this and cut where you're needing to be, it's really nice because you barely have to touch the material, and it seems like it cuts right through. So it's really good for cuts like that.
Right, and then we've got our torches, and for these big full pulls, we're actually going to be using our IR heater, which is a Hot Shot 36-inch IR heater from Fellers. You ready?
Yeah.
Did you figure this out?
I gotta figure it out.
Okay, we'll get back to you on that. How are we hitting this? What did you do?
On the top.
The whole top?
We're gonna hit the top and bring the sides down.
Do you see that tape?
So every helmet's going to be different.
Yeah, every helmet's different.
You have to literally just go at it and look at it for a while and kind of plan of attack.
And it depends on your material too. Like there's some materials we wouldn't attempt it this way.
This is very malleable material.
Yes, Avery's very stretchable, very thin, very easy to work with. So as long as we secure it down after, we'll be okay. So we can kind of push the limits a little bit more with this color.
Oh, we gonna push limits right now.
We gonna push it real good.
I don't even know if it's gonna work.
We don't know. I'm gonna hit this recessed edge up top first.
You always want to hit your recesses first so you get the most stretch out of your material. Because the tighter you make it before you actually enter your recess, you can really stretch too much.
Give yourself room for activities. That's what he's trying to say.
Hit that all the way down.
Teamwork is definitely the way to go with stuff like this.
It's almost impossible.
We wouldn't dream of attempting to do this without having the extra set of hands. The more hands you have, the better.
So we're literally gonna just work it down to the front visor here and this area, so that way I can relief cut it and create, or relief a little bit of pressure.
And then work the rest of it out.
And I'm actually going to pre-cut these here because they're pretty big little vents.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Use
big
your
little
words.
vents.
Flying so high, I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why, this ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors are memories now. The sun's gone down like a river rushing way up above. This ain't no sugar-coated love. This ain't no sugar-coated love. I stay in bed, I still got the feeling that you're next to me. Stuck in my head when lights go off. You're everything that I could ever want. Your touch so soft. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you. I got you. Don't wanna show us off, but you're my all that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why, this ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors are memories now. The sun's gone down like a river rushing way up above.
Hey guys, so thank you for watching this week on the BMW S1000RR for Miss Kitty over here. Make sure you guys give her a follow on her Instagram. That is KIHTAY Kitty. Make sure to check out our social media as well. That is RapSeshAZ and Vinyl Vixen Raps on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you dig the Rap Sesh vibe, you have to dance. And we'll see you guys next week, yeah?
This ain't no sugar-coated love.